I love that shot.
Yeah.
So you're working on a comic book right now?
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
it
you're
about?
video. You're taking video.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
This
just
is
like,
my-
because you're going to tell us about
Sure.
the comic book.
Well, this is my children's book, and right now I'm working on a comic book that's very, very, very different than this. This is very, it's about how children find their way through life, and how in this world every child has to build their own compass, and they carry it with them wherever they go. So in this first illustration, you can see there's a bunch of people at the bottom here that have little compasses on their back, and so everyone has a compass. Everyone at every age. And so you have to build your compass very precisely because it's the thing that ends up pointing you in different directions throughout your life and tells you if there's a case where you have two choices and you have to make, you have to choose one of them. It's the one that points you in one direction or the other. So it's really about the struggle for authenticity and maintaining your own independent path apart from anyone else's different opinion. So it's a very sort of universal and grand storyline, I guess. Whereas the comic book, that's the science fiction, it's called Paperless, and it's about a society where there's no paper anymore. All paper is gone because paper is the only untraceable thing. Every time you type something online, for example, it's stored somewhere. It's stored somewhere in a database, in a hard drive somewhere, and computers are sort of changing the world in that respect because everything that we write to someone, even in a private email, is stored somewhere that someone can look at if they need to for some reason. Like the police, for example. So it's a very different world, and it's a dystopia, which is sort of the opposite of the utopia. So it's in the future. Science fiction often takes place in the future. It's in the future when there's no paper anymore. So it creates these people to sort of keep their own paper on their own. They're underground networks of people that are sort of paper dealers, and they sort of maintain the paper trade, which is like a very subversive thing because that's how you know what's really happening in the world is to read paper. So it's very different. That's just a little tiny bit of the story. There's also this whole independent sort of faction of rebellious people that are making their own paper and printing like very subversive political things.
Wow.
And so very, very different story from this. It's a much darker theme, but it's very important, I think. I would say it's very pertinent to our time right
When
now.
is it going to be done?
4 days? No, all the illustrations will be done next Tuesday, and then I need to put it. I need to digitize it. So next week it's all going to be putting it together, formatting it, and everything, and then it should be here at the end of September.
Awesome.
2016.
Wow, you were telling me something cool about this book of yours, that it's not just a children's storybook that's illustrated and written by you, but it's got something the kids can do.
It's got a
Tell
little
me about that.
exercise.
Where's the
So
exercise?
At the back of the book, there's a little exercise. Here, it's an exercise called Make Your Own Compass.
Oh.
And that's just sort of a lot of what the book talks about how kids have to make their own compasses and put what they care about into it really precisely in a way that is right for them. So this is that same thing. You sort of make a circle on a sheet of paper and you start to think about what is valuable to me. What are some things that I want to have impact and influence the rest of my life? So it could be little quotes. If you like drawing, it might be putting a pencil into your compass, things like that. So it's sort of just a little exercise that teachers can do with their students, parents that can do with their students. It's
Very cool. That's so great. And so these are all the
that's selling all these
characters. And so you sell prints from your book.
This is the standard size. It's 11 by 14. I'm also selling bigger sizes online.
Oh yeah? You can buy bigger sizes online. Oh,
I have a
cool.
whole online print shop, so you can go on that. It's on Imprint, imprint.com.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And I see that kids have been coloring here today.
Isn't this a lovely one?
Oh my gosh, wow. These are great.
Colors on that one.
You are
Who did
good.
this one?
I did.
You're Dayton?
Malcolm.
You're Malcolm.
And we have all these yummy goodies.
All gone. Last cookie.
The famous tablet.
The
Yes.
Scottish tablet.
Yum. So you've had a good day here at the bookshelf?
Yeah, it's great. I think I need to pack up soon. but-
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's over.
They're going to a big
So, guys,
celebration.
This is Garth. I'm Karen from Port Prep, and Garth
All kinds of fun
is
things. I'm not going
my
to some,
amazing
like,
animation
their
teacher.
grandpa who's
And And it's so good to see what you're creating and how hard he works at just building his career and
Yes. Slowly
just
but
being
surely.
part of your community too. Like, right? This is our local bookstore here.
Yeah.
called the Bookshelf.
Right, doing well.
Yep. So anyway, thanks for watching.
Because, I mean, that's right.
Thank you,
Oh
guys.
yeah, we're gonna have workshops this Christmas, right? And
Yeah.
you're teaching life drawing, and you have a life drawing group all the time.
Yeah.
Lots of great stuff going on.
Yes.
So congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
We gotta pack up.
Guys.